My 6.0 Powerstroke left me stranded. After over 6 months of building this truck, we finally had our very first issue with it, and you won't believe what it is. So a little backstory. I was driving to the gym with my buddy when all of a sudden the truck started blowing a ton of white smoke and was low on power. After popping the hood, we heard a super bad injector knock.
She went, I don't know what it is, sounds like an injector's hung open or something.
So I decided not to drive it since I didn't want to cause any more damage than was already done. After the tow truck picked us up, we took it to Asher Automotive, where we will be diagnosing it in today's video and fixing our problem. We're going to be seeing what really causes failure and what the failure actually is. And then at the end of this video, we're going to be fixing our problem and driving it again. But first, I want to show you guys the scanner that we use to diagnose our trucks at the shop. Today we're going to be reviewing this RT Diag 900 Lite tool by TopDon. This tool will actually allow for me to scan my 6.0 Powerstroke here and kind of see everything that's wrong with it, and also check all sorts of stuff that I need, all that kind of stuff that I need to look at on my 6.0 Powerstroke to make sure it's running right. So we're going to be using this tool to actually scan it. When they ship it to you, it comes in this cool box. It's actually super freaking professional. It's like one of the most professional companies I've seen when it comes to diagnostic tools, and we actually use TopDon at the shop at Asher Automotive. We started using them recently because they do sell such great tools. It did take me a little bit to figure out how to use this, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how I figured it out. So basically what you're going to do is when you come into here, so it's usually a Bluetooth connection. However, for the first time when you use it, I did have to use this cord to actually hook up to it. It is just basically a HDMI cord that you use to charge like GoPros or Androids or stuff like that. And it does come with this little toggle here. You can also bypass that and just use this. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be using the extender, and you're going to come up into here. I already unplugged my SCT live wire tuner, and you're basically just going to plug it up into the OBD2 port. From there, you should usually be able to hook it up via Bluetooth to the device. However, for me, I did have to use this cord for the first couple times to get it to work. Oh, it works now. So for the first time, guys, you are going to want to have to use this cord. And I've actually had this running for quite a while, guys, and it's at 26% battery, which it's lasted me quite a while. So here, and put my make and model and everything into the vehicle. I had to go through the E-Series. Instead of going through Ford and then going to where my normal vehicle is, which is F250, I had to go to the E-Series here. So you have to go to the E-Series, you have to put 6.0 liter. I was going to F250, so that was not right. Just read the instructions, and that's how you do it. You go to automatic, and then we went to aftermarket emissions, and we're gonna hit yes and yes. And now I'm going to auto scan the vehicle, and we're gonna auto scan it, and now it'll tell us our trouble codes. So we have 6 trouble codes with the PCM powertrain control module. We can go back through into the home page, and we can go to Google Chrome. We can go to my files, we can look at everything that we need to do. So if I need to look at a how-to video, I can look at it there, and we can go to file settings, and it's literally like a mini iPad, guys, for your truck. And if you guys want to get this, once again, it'll be in the description down below with some of the promo codes. You guys can get a percentage off your first order. And showing you guys exactly what's kind of wrong with the truck, because we have been having some injector issues, and some pretty big injector issues. Warren Diesel actually hooked us up. They sent us another injector for cylinder 3. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be pulling everything apart, putting the new injector in, and then showing you guys driving around, showing you guys that it did fix it and that it is the problem. We did throw it on the scanner yesterday, and it did say that cylinder 3 had a bad misfire. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that injector out. But I wanna show you guys what it's doing right now, so that way you guys can kind of see the problem before we fix it, and then that way after we fix it, you guys can see that the problem went away. So I'm gonna fire up the truck right now, show you guys exactly what's going on. It has been sitting overnight, and it is gonna be a little bit of a cold start. So let's jump into it. I thought I blew a head gasket, but we didn't. It's just a misfire on cylinder 3. Let the glow plugs warm up. Smoke everywhere. Oh, you can hear it. You can hear it missing, and it's got a lot of white smoke. It shouldn't be that smoky. It's building tons of boosts. You just heard right there, that injector is hung wide open. The injector's not working at all. Tons of white smoke on that startup, but you guys could hear it missing from the tailpipe. It just goes, it doesn't sound right. And then whenever you really romp on it, that injector just blows smoke everywhere. We got the Warren Diesel injector that we're gonna be putting in today. These are 205/100 injectors. So one thing that could be a possibility is oil contamination. So what we're gonna be doing today is a flush, I guess you could say, of the oil. So we're gonna be using this BG additive here. You guys can get this in the description down below. This BG additive is gonna make sure that our oil is like perfectly clean. We're gonna jump into it. We first started by removing the hot side intercooler pipe, then our oil cap and tube, then our glow plug module and valve cover bolts and valve cover. From there, we were able to remove the oil rail and expose our bad injector. We then pulled the old injector out and installed our new one. So we got the old injector out. This injector probably has like 600 miles on it max, I'm pretty sure. This is our new injector. As you guys can see right here, that's our new one, and then this is our old one. We're not too sure what caused this injector to be hung wide open. We are pretty sure that it wasn't seated properly, or it just backed off. So all the power we're pushing, bigger turbo, everything like that, caused it to back off a little bit. But we're gonna torque it down to spec this time, make sure everything is torqued down right. And this is the new injector that we're gonna be putting in cylinder 3. We're also gonna be torquing down all the other injectors and making sure that they're torqued down to spec. The spec on these is 31 foot-pounds. You wanna make sure that you torque them down to spec, or else they will pull off, become unseated. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna throw this one in. We made sure to torque them down at 31 foot-pounds so it doesn't happen again. So we're putting in the EPR. This is by BG Additive. You guys can, once you can get this in the description down below. What is this gonna do, Justin? It's gonna help.
Basically just clean the motor. I mean, honestly, this is the only product I've seen that you can pour in there, and after you get done, you can pull the dipstick and it'll be clean. So.
Yeah. And then we took some of the BG additive that I mentioned earlier in the video and put the cleaner in the oil. The cleaner, the BG cleaner in, we're gonna go ahead and turn it on, make sure everything's running good, make sure there's no misfires. All right, guys, moment of truth here. Fixed it.
Waiting for get to fill that oil rail back up.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, it sounds good. We got that cleaner in there right now, so we're just kind of letting that get through the system. How long should we let it idle for with the cleaner in it?
20 minutes, they say.
20 minutes. Then we're gonna change the oil after. No misfires. You guys can see back here. It sounds a lot better. Okay, the white smoke's just unburnt fuel. But yeah, you guys heard earlier it was like loping and missing. Now it's not. So, sounds freaking good. God damn. Holy shit, that's loud. Oh my. Golly. You guys can hear right there, it sounds good now, a lot better. Justin said it's gonna take a while to clean all that unburnt fuel out. That's why we have a bunch of white smoke right now, but I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna show you guys when the white smoke clears up. Once the cleaner gets to the system, we're gonna do an oil change, then we're gonna drive it a little bit, make sure everything's good.
So if y'all remember before, number 3 cylinder was dropping out, we had a V shape from 7 to 4, it looked like a V. Because that meant the cylinder was basically had a power loss. Now if we're gonna look, we're gonna rev it up a little bit. They all stay the same.
Then we drained our oil and put the new oil and oil filter in. Now it's time to fire up the truck and see if it fixed our problem. BG additive is in the oil. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up here. We just changed the oil and oil filter. So now we're gonna go ahead and let it cycle, fire it up, and then we're gonna drive it for you guys in a second, show you guys that everything is completely fixed. We're about to fire it up here. Everything should be fixed. Everything that we had wrong with it should be fixed now. Sounds good so far. Now we're gonna take it for a test drive and see how it goes. Sound a little better, you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She sounds better though. Sounds better than it was, for sure. You can open her up a little bit. Yeah.
I think the smoke was just the bad injector. There's like nothing, bro.
Well, if the injector goes bad, you're gonna have a lot of white smoke.
Yeah, well, no, like, there's not even black smoke either. There's not even, like, if we did that with the bad injector we had last time, I mean, there was smoke everywhere. Like, we'd cloud the highway up.
Yeah.
But now we're not clouding the highway up.
Yeah, we should be good.
Yes, sir.
I feel like it runs at idles a whole lot better and everything.
Yeah, everything's just all around much smoother, much better. We're going to be doing something else for the next video, so make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys want to bring your truck into Asher Automotive, you guys can in the description down below. Peace out.